I didn't get to get in until 4:04 because it went so fast. Time I called and looked at I was looking at the levels and trying to call it, and then looked at and it causes me late entries every time when I try to call, and sometimes I don't get the entry I want because I'm looking at a chart for somebody else. But it's all right. It then went down like 8, 9 grand, so I don't care. We're good. We're done. 10 grand done. Let's go. If you come down here, guys, and you're looking about the 70 now, the 70 is the lower lane, lower one here. It's gonna have to break past the 70 to get low. It don't break the 70. It's not going low, so we already know it. It's not. And we already hit the bank level this morning. So now, will the bulls revert this thing and go back some today? But to me, it don't really matter because it's probably gonna be choppy crap anyway. So if the bulls do get it back, it's probably gonna be nonsense. They might get it back and have a few good runs, but I'm not expecting a miracle here. Unless they get down to one of these big ass levels, and then I'll be like, hell yeah. See, I know what the Bears want to do with this. The Bears want to stay under. Where is that? Right there. The Bears want to stay under this line right here. The Bears want to stay under 374, guys. They want to stay under that line. Because if they don't, that's going to be where they're going to go long. That might be 367 down there. Well, it might be right there. I'm just going to leave it 66. I think that's even better. So basically, guys, all we're looking for this thing to do is come back down here and go 63, 54, 44, get down to 44 to 18. Okay, 44 short to 18 is really good, and 18 to 8. Because that's what you have to have. I think it's a little too high. It says it's 76, but it's so freaking hard to see this shit. I don't think that's. I don't think that's 76. I'm more than that. I'm more than a blue man. That's crazy. And it's not 76. It's 68. See, their level's 76. That's bullshit. It's way down here. 10-point difference. Okay, so guys, 311, 39. You're looking for 309 just to haul ass, guys. 309 is going to kill this thing, dude. But see, you got to remember, guys, why are we doing this? Well, there's a reason why, and we already know what the reason is. Because we've already had a candle been down here once. Candle came down to 242, 211. It's a massive, giant, big, huge M pattern. So we break 311, 308, probably. Let's see. I think it's going to be guys about 311, 310. If you get 310, this thing is over, man. This is going to sink its ass off. It's going to be done. I can tell you that. It is going to be done. 340. That's 448. So that's next one right there. That one's right. 448. That was all right. Come on, man. 311. Let's go. 311 is that huge short, guys. Now this what you're looking for here is like the 40, guys. You want the 40 to come down. This 40 is going to break down to 18. Okay, so if you're still looking for some kind of trade, that's where it's at. It's at 40. Okay, this trade right here comes down and hits 53. The 53 trades also a short. 53 to 41, guys, or 53 back to 68. It's one of the two. It'll go long there too. So what we're waiting on to see if it crosses that. If it can't stay under that red line, it's going to be long anyway. So, but it could be a fake long just to go back down. So right now we're looking short only. Here, guys, I will show you. Oh, if I can get it over here. You can see right here, Ravella and Taz are both, right? Both short. It's not long. It's saying it's a short. Well, you can't really see it now, but I'll read this up and show it to you in a little while. I'm working on something else this morning, but it's cool. I got something fixed on that thing. It's really badass. So I just kind of been working on it. I worked on it last night and showed it. I came in like 11:30 last night or 11 o'clock last night. I think it was 11:30. I was showing those guys 11:30 last night about this thing. It's pretty cool. All right, guys. So where are we going long? 76. Anything above 76? Oh shit! I hit the wrong button. Sorry, guys. Don't. That's not a trade. Sorry. We want to go 76, guys. Right? We want to go down and test it. See if it'll test that 76. Now 76 and 68 and 93. 93 is another long, right there. 93 is the other long, right there. 93 pullback. Now 93 can go short again, so you got to be careful. It doesn't mean it's permanent. I'm just letting you know the levels, guys. This is where she could go long. This is also where she can go short. Let's see, what are we doing up here at the top? Are we ever going to make it back there? I think we can. I really think we can too, but I don't know. So once you get past the 93, all we're trying to do is get to 425 from here. If we can get 93 to go 425 long, then that's perfect. But I'm telling you that 76 is that level down there, guys. That's where they want to. That's where I'd go. 76 and 60. What is that right here? Right here. 68. This is a good place to go long for me right down here because I know it's a long. Right? I know it's there. So I'm just gonna wait. Gonna wait and see if it just went right back and tested it. Look at that shit. It went right back and tested the same place. And now look, it's above my 93 again. See here? Wait a minute. Wrong one. Wrong one. See, it's right back above my 93. But see, it has a hard time making money at 93 because 93 is that carryover short that goes back down to 60 something. It's like a 30-point drop there. See what I mean? So you can short the 93 or you can long the 93, but myself, I'm not really interested in either one of them. Kind of wait until it goes to 68 and goes long. Or comes back up here. I just know this 93 is going to be a torture, though. They're probably going to break 93 and go right to 425. I wouldn't doubt it. Look at this crap. See right here? They just love that 93 marker. See, they want to go long there. But I can get a little bit there every time, but not much. That was like 750. See that? There's 1,000. So you can get a little bit there, but it's rough to get money right here, guys. The 93 is the big setup. But we know if 93 can break the 8 right here and keep going and now break the 10 and 19, 20, we want 25 out of this. All I'm looking for is 25 on this. If it breaks 25 and holds, perfect. If it don't, I'm out. If it breaks 25, it's just going to go up there about 34 anyway. So I'll let it go ahead and go to 40, 35 to 47 now. You know how you catch those longs low, guys? That's what I've been preaching all the time. You got to catch these pullbacks at a lower level to make money in them. 48, guys. 48 to 57 now. So if we can break that big red line, which, that's a short line too. So she either comes back and steadies where? 25. So now we know 25 is the new short, new long. 25 is new short, new long, and 47 is the other one. So you either go 25 back all the way down to 93, or you go 25 back to 48. So that's it. 25 to 48 or 25 to 43 down there. So it's one of the two. There's no other difference. If we break 48, we're going to 60 for probably 53 or 60, I would say. But looking good, though. There's just a pullback for now, though. I'd watch this 48 right here, though, because that's a short and long. You know that. There's bears sitting there, guys. But if they break that 48, this could be good, man. This could be a nice big run. Stay above 48, you got it made. If we stay above that 48, guys, we can push this market back up there to about 550, 544. I do believe it would be probably more than likely. $547, 540, 545. Yeah, 545. Right here, 45. We'll say 46 right there. 45. 45 would be good though. Get to stay on 45. I don't doubt it will. For some reason, it wants to go 46 to 40 damn two. But we'll say 46. But 45 is that actual level up there. But no, I don't care for tick charts. I never use them. Yeah, super fast. Sorry, guys. But this is really cool though. If we can just get up there to the guys and break this red line, that's that long there. 48's the new long. 25 is the other one. 25 and 48, guys. That's all you're looking for. Those other blue levels don't count. See, these are all old levels that we don't even need anymore. See what I mean by changing levels, guys? You see me adjust things this morning? But see, I'll put this one right here for you. 425. Right there. See that? Just gonna mark this top up here too. So there you go. So we'll mark the top and we'll mark this bottom right here. And what else are we gonna mark? Where's that candle at? It's right there. That's what I'm interested in too. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, I'm just surprised, man. It's just amazing. I'm really shocked we didn't get that 311. I'm just really shocked. And I know why we didn't get it. I can tell you why we didn't get it. Because they didn't want this thing going to 240. That's why. Because 311 goes to 240. It goes straight the hell down. They're gonna have to halt the market. They don't want it falling that fast that soon. That's exactly why. That's exactly what's going on here. So here we go. Let's see if we can get to 48 to crossover, guys. You know what I mean? We're done though. Hell, we done made 10 grand coming down and 10 grand going up almost. Right at 9 so far. I think 8. 8. Yep, there's 8 right there. Two nice, good trades, man. Just some good trades. That short was perfect though, man. That's just a good short. But 25 is being a pain in my ass this morning. But see, 25 could be the structure, guys. See how they got the candle? You can see almost how 25 is trying to be a structure here, because it's weird because these candles are all playing around that same price. And this is going to come right back down to 93. Look at that. Look at that. I don't have any more, do I? Oh, yeah, I got some up here I can use. Where's that at? Right about. See, let me mark the 93. I can't stand that. It's not perfect. I can't be off on price, man. I just don't like that shit at all. So even though this show's coming down, guys, this candle's not on the verge of down. It's still trying to push up. But it is the short. We know this, but it's on the top of the candle. It's not. So you're seeing a candle that's got a bottom going down, but in theory, that's not the case. In theory, it's still kind of at the top, and you're going to see a reversal candle come here. Watch. You'll see it reverse and start pulling back a little bit right here. See that? There you go. I tell you. Now, the problem with this is if it don't hold, but I think it's going to. We should be going to 42 here. At least 42, I would think. If we break the 42, it might keep going, but you got to break the 42, 48. You got to get past it, 42. You got to get past the 25, 25, 42, 48. Then run a little bit, maybe. But if not, we're going to be stuck right here at 42 and not go anywhere. 42, 48. Because now we're at the top of the range on the 12 minute. I think the range on the 12 minute was sitting about. Well, I can't see it. It's in the way. I think it's about 31, 32, maybe. No. It might have been 25. Shit, I can't see. Too far away on my chart over there. I think it's 20 on the 12 minute. So see, we're above the range at 25, 28. That's why she's staying here, guys. Now we know why. Craziness. So will the bulls break the 44? Will they come up here and break this line also? At 48 right here. 45, 48. So if you can stay right there, guys, it's going to try to push a little. You just got to be above that red line to get that push to work. We know there's a long there. But see, now the problem with this is it's going to go up here and hit this 58. Once it hits 58, can it hold 58 and push? 58 is the area where it should push at. 58 is also the short there. And we know this at 58's that area. So if you can cross 58 and take a 58 trade, that's a good place for me to take a trade. If not, I have to take the trade back at the other line down here at the red. There we go. Now you're looking at about 75, 77 here. 77 has to hold here. 75 and 77 have to go north. Okay? And what's the target? Well, the target on 75, 77 is going to be about the 93. If you don't break the 93, if you don't break the 75, it's going to come back to 72 and short again. Pullback is 72. So you got to stay above 72, 75 to get to 93. And there she'll come right to 93. Watch. She's going to try to get 93. And if they get 93, they might get 500, guys. 500 will be the next target. If you can get 93, but if you can't get 72, forget it. You're going to pull back to 72. 72 is that long to 75. So we know that 72 goes to 75. It goes to 77. And once it breaks that, it goes to 93. It's volatility will kill you in this one. It's got to be on the right side of it, man. You got to get above the 72, 76, 75 now. 72, 75. You got to hold that. It's got to go to 93, and you got to jump. Either jump out or hold until 500. That's what I'm doing. I'm waiting now the 93 crosses over. See if I can get 500 out of this. If not, it will come back to 75, guys. No, it's not too late. Oh no, this is planning on going all the way up to 540, guys. I think 541 is a good target on this. We'll see though, but this thing could spread here. We're just gonna wait and see if we get across the 500 up there. That's crucial. But once you can get 500 though, you can get 512. So 511, 512. So you'll see it jump. We got to get the 93 out of the way. The 93 has been a pain in the ass. It's shorted at 93 about 4 times already this morning. So look at this trade, man. It's a nice big fat long right here too. So we got about what 10 coming down this morning, and hell, we're good. We already got plenty of money on this morning, so we're good. Good to go. Good to go. So guys, we got to make sure we hold 72 long. It's 72.75, guys. If it's under 72, it's not a long. Okay, it's not. Anything under 72 is a short. Come on, 93. Let's go. Come on, let's roll. 93. We need 93, guys. 93. There's our friend. 93's been a pain in the ass, what 93's, but it's just the way it is. There's one candle there, and I just don't understand that. One stupid little candle. But hey, sometimes. I think Elvis said it best. I feel my temperature rising. When you're trading, you're freaking out with fear. That's what happens. Your temperature's going to rise. Your body heat goes up. You start getting all emotional and crazy. That's good, man. Got a good long there. Just 93. If we can get 93 to hold, guys, I think 93 will run this. There she goes. Back to 500, back to 511. Like I said. So we need like 511, 512, and then you need 517 to break up to 20, 25, and 26, 28. So only needs 12 now. 12 to 25. Then cross to 28. 12, 25, 28, guys. That's what I'm looking at. Well, actually, 17. Sorry. Yeah, it's 17. It's 17 and then 25. So see how 17 and 14 are a pain in the ass? You got to stay above these two. Like I said, though, it's trying to push to 541. I know it is. They would love to have that 541 if they can get it. Can we get it is the question. Because we know. Whoop, let's see, where's that at? About 38.40 up there. Right about. Oh, come on. I think it's about right there, but let me look and see. I really think think that's 37, but it could be 39. But yeah, I'm thinking it's 37. But I think it's perfect right there. Where it's sitting at. Okay, so basically, guys, what we're looking at here. See that? BL. BL means bank level. Bank level at the top, bank level at the bottom. See the two bank levels, one here and one up top. So you got a bank level sitting right on top of this right there, right? And then in theory, you got your bank level sitting over here. So now you know why she went up. Because I'm just watching the money. That's all. You get down to that lower bank level and broke it. Right? And the bank levels are both almost sitting. Guess what? Our bank levels are sitting at our longs and shorts. Isn't that kind of cool? Remember? Short and long. That's what these reds mean. And see, now we got a three bubble. See, we only had a two bubble here. See? Now you got the bubble trade, but you got the big bubble trade. You got a bigger bubble trade than you had before because why? It's a three bubble. It's not a two anymore. See that? You're in the bubble. You got to break the bubble to make shit happen. See the bubble on this one? Do you guys see the prior bubble? Look at the bubble. Look at this bubble. Big bubble. So you broke the see this bubble up here? Look, here's what we're doing. See how you broke this bubble and you came all the way down, right? And all the way down again to form a new bubble, right? Does this make sense? Now look what happens when you get here. What happens? The bubble's huge. You got a lot of push up through here, guys. That's what that means. The difference? Look at the difference in bubble. Where does this go to on the bubble side down here? All the way down to like 200 and something, right? Which was where it's supposed to be anyway. Well, there you go. I won't put it on the camera because it gets in my way. Right there. There you go. Does that make sense to anybody? You get what I'm saying? Probably not. But it's a theory, guys. The only longs you got right now is the same long we always had, 93 and 500. But this is going to probably come back a little bit, but I doubt it. These bulls are. This is a fake for bears. These bulls are going to push this. They want 93 to 511, 511 to 517, and then 25.28. They're going to have to either get the 93 long or the 500 long. That's the only two longs they got. 93 and 500. There's only two longs there. But 93 is also the short. So it's either 93 short, 93 long, 500 short. But right now it's trying to be 500 long. So it's just they're trying to get this thing to go back up. The bulls are trying. But see, what's really going to happen, guys, is when she breaks, well, she just did it. When she breaks a 5 1/4, that's where you get the 5 1/4 at 528. 28 will push. If you can get 28, guys, they're going to try to push 28 to 36 to 41. So we're looking to get this to stay over that, that 510 area, that 515, 520 right here, 517. So you're looking for about 10 and 17 entries to go north. Then you got to push this up to 36 from there. Once you cross over that 20 area, you're looking for like 36 up here, 25, 36. So it's just kind of weird. There's all kinds of little things this morning that are in the way, but they're not big areas in the way. These are actually really good areas that are in the way. 17's a great place to 25. and then 17 to 28. So that's what we're kind of trying to get. So we're trying to get the 17 to hold, guys. We're trying to get 17 to hold to get up to 25, 28. And if we can't get that to hold, it reverts back down to 10 or 12. Every time 10, 12. As long as we hold the 12 and above, we're fine. Anything above 12 is a long. Anything above the 12 is a long. That's pretty much the way it works today. Kind of weird. For me, I kind of like that 12 right there. It's kind of cool, but. And this is a fake. It ain't coming. It's faking. It's faking that pullback again. You know, it's faking the bears down. See, they're faking bears down. They're still strong in this, guys. These bulls are still strong in this. Don't be surprised if you see this pull back. Because right now, these bears, they're letting these bulls push this a little. And as long as we stay above, I can tell you where we have to hold. We're going to have, if we want to go up, guys, we got to hold about the 22, 20, nope, 23, 23, 25. If you want to keep rolling north, you got to hold the 23, 25 right here. You got to hold them. If you can't stay above the 23, it's not going to work. Watch it go to 22, 23 right here. Every time, because that has to happen. That's not a level, guys. That's just something that I see in the chart we have to have. And it'll revert back to 22, 23 every time because you can't get nowhere unless you break that. You got to come up there. It's 22.75, so we'll just call it 23. So it's a 23, guys. We had to break 23 and 25 both. And I don't know why we're not doing it. It's kind of silly. With the strong push we have now, we should be able to. It's kind of weird how the Bears just come down and swooped it this morning. But then the Bulls have such a hard time going up. It's ridiculous. But the reason the Bulls got a hard time going up is because there's so many people shorting the market right now that are getting slammed. And this is why. And I'm pretty much thinking the pullback, guys, is going to go away to this red line anyway. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. 37 to 41. Well, they're saying 37 to 39 now. So I think 40 is a good target up north. I really do think it's a target. And if the Bulls want it, they're going to get it. It's the bank level. We're trading between two bank levels, and we're closer to the top bank level than we are the bottom. So it would make sense for the Bulls to push the bank level this morning. Anyway, that's what we're waiting on. So where's that trade at? 500, guys. 500 is that long. 93 is that long. See? 93 again. There's 93 again. Now is 93 going to come back all the way down again? 93 short goes to where? 93 goes to 76, 75 down here. So they're trying to hold the 93 long, guys. It's been over and over and over. 93 and 500. I told you guys 93 is probably the hold this morning. It is. It's this blue line right here. 93. Well, that's 500. Where's my 93 line at? Oh, I couldn't get 93, remember? Shoot, there it is. See if it'll stay on 93 now. I couldn't get to work earlier, so it's right here. See that? It's these two lines that are propping the market. That's it. This is what's trying to hold right here. 93 and 500. They're not huge. They're not really big levels, but they're just something today that is focusing around, so we're going to mark them. Every day I mark the ones that try to hold, but if we don't hold them, then we don't put them on the chart. Can we get up to about 512, 511, and can we push back to 25, 22, 25? Yeah. Well, we're just trying to go up. Still holding the 93 and the 500, guys. That's the only two places she's trying to hold. So they're going to take their trades at either 93 up or 500 up. If it gets under 93, though, like I said, you got to really watch it under 93 because it's dangerous under 93. But as you keep seeing, they're pushing 93 back to 500 every time. Every single time. What's that? Oh, sorry. Can we get 93 and 500, guys? That's what we're going to have. It's sitting there. That's a 593. That's one of those. So we had a trade this morning for 10K coming down. That's my new thing. My wife's like, "What's bubble trade?" It's in the bubble. You see the bubble? You see the three little red levels? See the levels? So it's inside of a bubble. It has to break the bubble to move. But look at the next bubble. Look how wide the bubble is. See? It makes perfect sense. It's probably called something else on Wall Street, but I call it bubble. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm bubble bath trading. That's what it's called. Bubble bath trading. Let's all jump in the bubble bath, huh? Yeah, I need some more bath soap. There we go. Don't eat your bath soap. Oh shit. Remember, guys, under 93. You can't be under 93 for a long. It just doesn't work. You have to wait till she goes all the way back down to like 75. Then you can go along to 75 back to 93, but you can't be under that. So this morning, guys, we were 10 grand in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 10 grand. And now we're up about 16 and still holding it. So we've already done like 27 on the chart this morning. I swear that dog gets on my nerves. All she does is bark, and we have neighbors, and it really gets on my nerves. So 75, 76, guys, right here. See this? If it breaks the 76, if it comes down here, guys, and gets past this 75 to 74, she's probably going to come to 58. 74 goes to 58, but 76 all goes back to 93, guys. So I'm going to cut this if it breaks the 74 because I'm just going to cut it. Be done. It's kind of stupid anyway. You would think the Bulls would take it on up there, but they're playing games now. Let's play some more games. Boom. Cutting it. Done. Take it and run. So now we know the longs. See the longs down here, guys? See those longs at 77 right there? 75, 77 right there? That's the new long. 75 to 77 is the new long. Like I told you, 75 to 77 back to 93, guys. That's all we're looking for now is 93 on this. If we get the 93, we'll just jump out and take it. No, we'll just take what we get. But remember, the bottom 74, guys, short, goes down to 58. So we can take 74 short to 58, or we just take the long back to 93. And that's what we just did. Look at that. We just took a long back to 93. Look at that. Check it out. We just made our money. We just made a shitload right here. Look at that. By getting low. Getting low on the pullbacks, guys, is a smart thing to do. If you know where to get in, you can make killer money. Now we go past it. We're going to look for the 12 again. And we're going to look for the 12 and 17. And can we go 12, 17, 25, 28? This is going to be massive. And why do I say that? When it goes to 30, there you go. And there it comes up to the bank level, just like we called it. Now this will run 35, and we get 35 to hold here, guys. 35 is going to run this shit to 59. Give me 59 and 60 up here. Well, it's actually going to be 59 61. And then from 61 to about 66, 666. And then you're going to probably get 76. There you go. So see, we want that 35 to push because that goes way up there, guys. That goes to 60 up there. But see the bank level? Look at that. We hit the bank level perfect, guys, just like we called it. We knew she's going to go there. I told you she's going there sooner or later. But see, we got that big pullback. I got out, took 14, got back out 14. Now look, check it out. Already up 10 again. Third time. This is the second time we've been at 10,000, and we was 14 once. So right there, 37, 38 is the bank level right there. Steve's line is the 37, guys. Now we know. Oh, I meant to tell you. The reason I'm telling you guys about we still got a long way to go. Do you see this right here on my screen? Does everybody see this? Do y'all see this? When she crosses this black line right here, she's either going to do two things. It's going to go long. It needs to be over the black line to start the longs anyway. So you need to be over the black line to be long anyway. So we know this black line right here is a positive area. So can we get this black line to get these guys really start pushing now? Because see, we come to the bottom of the Wall Street line almost down here, broke off the line and came back. I don't even watch this anymore, but I love having on my chart for reference. No, that's not the William R. That's something totally different we made. It's really cool too, but we don't have time to redo anything with it because we've been so busy with changing the platform and all that, guys. But later on, we will get in the indicator side of the trading side because we got a bunch of stuff we can put out, but we just hadn't had a chance to refine any of them. We've been trying to get things straight with the traders so you guys have better platforms to use, and all that kind of stuff. Not a bunch of laggy shit. You know what I mean? Thank you, man. I can tell you guys that. See how we're down to 500 again? It's kind of dumb, right? But we got what the Bulls wanted. Remember I told you what they wanted? They wanted that bank level, and they got it. But now, see, they want to screw around here and go back down to 93 and 500, right? So now we know 500 is still the hold. 500 is the hold. It's just all crazy down through there. So, oh shit, I forgot to turn this off. I'm not even in it anymore, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm already out of that shit anyway. So, right now, guys, what I'm looking for now, if we really want to focus on now, we've already got a bunch of money made. So what do we focus on now? We focus on the 536 long up there. That's the big one. Or we look at the 93, 92 short down here. So we look for 93 to bounce back. 593, guys, are the longs. See how it's holding at 500? That is the long right there. And 93 is the next long. So what they'll do is they'll come down here and break that 93, right? They'll pull back to 93. See, if you can't hold it, if you hold the 93, it's going to go back up anyway. But if they don't hold the 93, she's too short. If we get 72, guys, that's where we're going to go short down to 59.60. So we would want 72 short, or we would want 77 long. So now I'm focusing on 77 long and 72 short. See that 77 long right there just hit? Back to 93. So we're going to play games here now because the market's probably done. Because it's not really done, but it's you're going to see a lot of the shit come out of it now. It's going to play games probably with people for a while. Or it could pull back all the way up to the top. It's possible. But see, these guys want to short at 93 down here, right? Everybody wants to short at 93, but the problem with 93 is a reversal back to 500 when we already seen that. So can we get 93 to fill down here to 75? And can we break the 72? If we break the 72, we stay in it. If we don't, we got to get out at 75. You have to. You got to take your profits down there. Plus, she'll come right back to 93 and kill you. See, watch. Right back to 93. See? Boom. This is where you sit and watch your money go away. It's the truth, too. It is. It's the truth. You will sit right here and watch your money disappear. See? I just got out of this, but I'm going to show y'all. See that? You can sit and watch your money go away. If 93 fades, we're going to 77, 75. If 93 don't make it, guys, your money will disappear. See? Because it goes back to 500 and tries to stay long. See, these bears are playing games here because now the bears have got to come down and they got to hold the 93.90. We know the 90's down there too, but that's not a factor. It's just something that's in the way, but it's not big enough to even worry about. We just want it to come under 93 and get down to 77 and take money. Or just take what you can get out of it. 93 short, just take whatever. That's what I do. You can get $1,000 out of this. I'd just take the 1,000 haul ass. That's me. Little trades like this, guys, I call this a little trade. Because for me, $1,000 is a little trade. It's a small, good little trade for me. Yeah, just got whacked. That should be our new whack. She's getting whacked. She's whacking right now, guys. Yeah, she's whacking straight down to 77, 75. That's exactly what we want. Well, if we can get back down to 77, 75, guys, this will probably go down to about 54, more than likely. So now we got to break the 75, 72, and where do we go? 58. 58's the next target down under 72. See? And if you got to take profits at 77, 75, unless you can hold with an account to break the 72. Right? And they know this, guys. They know that people don't have big accounts. So they pull it back a good couple $1,000 on you. If it breaks the 72, we're going to 58, though. We should go to 58, 58, 54, but 58's the level. We can go past 58, we're going to hold it. 58 could be the reversal. Actually, it's 58. Yeah, it is 58. It's 58. So can we get to 58? 58 would work for me. If not, we're good. And right back up past the 77. Imagine that. Isn't that crazy? Paz, knock it off. Let's see if I can get it right. There's 75 right there. See the 75? The 77 right there? That little area right there. That little blue line is a pain in the ass, guys. You see it? Those two lines together are a pain in the ass. We know that 93 is the short. We know. So we watch 93, guys. See, if it doesn't break, if it goes back over 93 to 500, guess what? It can go long at 500 back to 512. So they're just playing in this little area right here. See this? Structure. Can the bulls bring it back? Is the question. Trading. Right now it's in the middle of a candle, so it don't really make no sense either. Come on, let's go. We broke the 72. Let's go to 58, guys. Come on, let's go 58. Let's go 58. Come on. Come on. Let's go down there and have some fun. There it is. We just tapped the 58. The bottom of that candle is 58. In case you didn't know it, but it is. And it goes from 58, and it's going to go right down to about 48 even. Well, it could be 48.5, but I don't know. I'm looking at 48 even. They got two different concepts on here, but I see what retail sees, but I'm going by what I see. There's 48. Now 48's the short down to where? 48 goes 24, but 48's also that pullback. See? So you're going to get 48 pullback to 60, 58. 48 goes back to 58, guys, and 58 tries to stay short. So now what we want to see is that red line down here. We want to see that red line break, guys. And it sits right on our 48 anyway. So that's perfect. Remember, the red line's short. See that? Red line, guys. The red line is the short long. You know this. Under the red line, we're short. See? This is your short long sitting right here. Can we get 48 down to 24? And 24 would fade into about 18. It's not a level, but I know 18's there. So 24 might go to 18, and 18 can reverse this. So the 24 or 18, either one could be pullbacks. But we want to go down there and see. We want to go check it out and see what happens. Oh my God, this is another 10,000. Wow. This is the fourth time today, guys. We've been 10, 14, 10, and 12. Wow. This is insanity, man. Come on, 24 to go. 24. Come on, 24. So where's the pullback? I hate to say it, guys, but where's the pullback off 24? You guys already know where it is. 48. So we're trading between the 24 and 48. It's 48 long, 48 short. 24 long, 24 short. See? Can 48 stay short? Or will 48 go long? That's the question. But we want this to come down here and break this. It's going to break it sooner or later, guys. This is playing. Rich is in the way. Rich's line is sitting at 44 also. So Rich is standing down there, keeping us whacking us. Every time we come up here, he whacks us back up to the top. We just got to get under 44, guys. 48, 44, and then we're going to get down to 24. Good to see you, Todd. Been doing good, brother. Had some serious good days. Having some serious good days. We ain't been red, guys, in a long. Since I've been back on here with you guys, I've not had a red day. Not one. I've probably been back a month. At least a month, I know. But today, we've done really well. It's been crazy. We just got to get this 24 to 48 to hold down here. But see, remember now, 48 pulls back to 58, guys. 48 reverts back to 58. You got to stay 48 short here. We know that 48 short's what we need to stay short. But we got to see if it'll hold that. If we don't hold 48, she goes to 58. And we don't want 48 punch into 58. We want 48 to go short down to 24. That's what we want. 24 and 18. That's our two targets lows, 24, 18. Come on, Bears, rip it again. They didn't get their target this morning. I really am shocked the Bears didn't get their other target, but we're going to see if it gets it. This could come all the way down to the targets they want, but we'll see. Get right on top of the damn range for the 12-minute. That's craziness. Trying to stay above the range in the 12-minute. That's what they're trying to do. I know that's what they're trying to do. That's just silliness. $429, $430. $429 is the top of the range for the 12-minute. Oh, wait. Not the top of the range. Hang on a second. Yes, it is the top of the range. 29. Kind of funny because 329 is the bottom. So that's hilarious. It's a 100-point range this morning on the 12-minute. Seriously? It sure is, man. That's damn crazy. They match perfectly. So it's right there to right. Right there. That's the range, guys, on the 12-minute right here. This box. You're probably like, what's he put that on there? Because you need to know what the range is. There's your 12-minute range. And why do we put this on here? Because anything above the range is tries to stay long. See, right here. Anything above 430 wants to hold long. Anything below 430, you get back in the range. Down to 329, 330 right here. That's actually 329, but I don't know if it'll let me put the 29 on here. Oh, there it is, 29. So that's your range, 12-minute range right there, guys. And there's a 24. We just hit it. So we're under 24 now. Can we get 18? 24 to 18, guys. Remember I told you 24 to 18. There's 18. 17 is the short once you pass 18. And then we got to get 17 to go all the way down to where? 393. But you got to be under 18. You have to hold 18 here. 18 down. 24 and 18. Because 24 and 18 is the problem. But once you get that, this can go all the way down to 393 easily. 393 is the next target for me down. 393, let's go. This is cool, man. Right back 24, guys. 24, 18, let's go. I understand how hard this really can be, guys, because I've been there. But when you have somebody that knows the levels as well as I do, praying with me can be simple if you just listen. Listen to what I'm saying, guys. You don't necessarily have to mark them. You can mark them during the day, but as soon as the day's over, take them off because they ain't going to be valid tomorrow. The levels never stay the same. They change every day. As you can see, we've changed a lot of levels. But if you can listen to what I'm saying, I'm calling these things almost to the letter on everything we call. We just got to get down and hold this damn 24 and 18. It's just being a pain in the ass because it wants to revert back to the range every time. See, this is your range right here. See, it always wants to revert back to the top of the range. And why? Because they know that 24 pulls back to where? 48, guys. So the Bulls want to get that 24-48 long, or 24-48 long. But the Bears want to hold 24-18 and get 393 short. So the Bears want to come down here and kill 24 and 18. And the Bulls are trying to stop them at 24 and 18. And then they got the range top that they work off of. And see, that's how this works. There's a lot of things that go into this to be solid at it. There's a lot of key factors that work together in trading. And nobody tell anybody this kind of stuff because most of them out there don't even know themselves. Most people trade the same way they learn. They might have learned something off YouTube or from somebody else or market structure, different ways they trade it, which is fine. They have their own way of trading. And I developed my own way of trading. So everybody has different styles. But I really like my style of trading, guys. I really do. See how the 48 long here? 48 goes to where? 58. 40 goes right back to 58. 58 goes back up. Where does 58 go to? 58 is going to go right to 72, 75, 77. Right there. And then we just close it. Boom. Out. And then she comes back up here and they try to get 76 long, 77 long. Back to where? Back to our little friend at 93. See? Right there. 93. Remember, this is where the money was taken earlier. Remember I said about watching your money go away? 93 is the place where your money can go away. You'll go long here and it'll go short. Look at that. See? And this is the problem this morning with 93. It doesn't. It wants to stay short at 93, but I like that long at 93 to 500. If I can get 93 to come across the 500, I got it made. But if you can't get 93 to hold, you lose, right? If you can't get 93 to hold, you're going to lose money right here. It's a fact. 93 wants to hold, I do believe, this time, and we're going to find out. We're going to see. And it's right now, it's just not working for us. But I can always go long again at 76. It's not a big deal. See, if I take a place where I say, okay, I might give up a little money, that's fine. No big deal. I'll just come back and go. I'll just come back down here, in here somewhere, and try to stay above the longs. See, or I can go long down this area. See, I know I can chase these shorts down, guys. And chasing shorts down, I can always get it back. See that? Just got that loss back. Boom, just like that. Done. Cover. Called covering. You cover your losses by going long. On a short trade, if you're losing money on a short, you got to get low, guys. You got to wait till the candle comes way down to a target. Go long there, get your money back, and go, ha ha, you lost, right? You didn't get me for 1,500. Sorry about your luck. I'm getting you now for 3,000. I'm doubling what I'm already doubled. So the loss goes away. And this is about managing your risk. This is part of risk management, knowing where to recoup those losses. See, everybody gets losses and they cry. They don't worry. They don't ever figure out, wait a minute, I can get that back. You can. That's what you got to put in your mind, guys. You can get a loss back. You just got to know where to get it. How many people lost money and got off the computer pissed off or blew your account, right? It don't matter. If you're only it doesn't matter how many contracts you're trading with, Sam. If you lost money with 3 contracts, you can get money back with 3. It doesn't matter the contract size. The loss is going to be the same dollar amount anyway. Okay, so if you lose 3 contracts and $1,000, you got to get lower. You got to get lower, guys. You got to learn how to get shorts, guys. That's YouTube. That's YouTube trading. When the bears are coming down, you're not looking for shorts all the time. You're looking for that long, that pullback, bro. You're looking for that pullback long to recover what you just messed up at 93, right? So as soon as this breaks at 24, 25, 28, we're going to about 35 right here. And I want to go to 35 because 35 goes to 60, guys. If we can get, let's see, if we can get this, if we can just cross this 35, 36, 35, 36, we could go to 60 very easy from right here. You're welcome, Sam. But you get the concept. See there, look. See how we're going to go right back to the red line, right back to the bank level. Right back to Steve. Steve has now dropped to 532. So Steve's sitting at 532, guys. That's where his line's sitting. I know people probably took that long down there with me. I know y'all did. That 77, 78 long. That's hilarious. I love coming down low with these bears because I know they're going to pull back, guys. And how do we know they're going to pull back? Because the wick on that candle was so damn long they never broke it. You see this wick down here? See that big old long wick? So we come down here to what? 83 right here? 77, 83 right here? And went all the way down to stop. and then came back. Well, we know this because see down here, see that big long wick? They never got back in the wick to push it short, guys. They never got down here to start the short. They got to be that 52, 58 down here. See, that's a concept. We know that if they don't get down this area on this, between this line and this bottom of this candle down here, they're crap. They're done. Those are concepts that I'll have to teach you guys on these candles because I can look at a wick of a candle and tell you that's bullshit. That's not going to work. That short ain't going to work. It will work temporarily, but then it's going to pull back because I look at the candles and the bodies. I look at how strong this push is compared to those wicks. And right now, guys, we got a massive wick on bigger time frames. That's huge. I mean, we got a wick all the way down to past the 20 down there, down to 18 and shit. 18 under 18. I forget where it went to. Let me look and see where it went. We got a massive wick at 407 down there, right? Look where we're at, guys. Where's the top wick? Let me just show you. Okay, so here's what we're looking at. This is our candle, guys, that we're working in. Okay, so let's take this candle. Right? Oh, shit. Not there. So let me just put this right here for just a second. Okay. Oh, I had it right there, too. Well, it's right here at 407. You guys get the drift there. It's actually lower than that. Right there. Okay, guys, you see this? We're going to close it off there. So this is the candle. This is the candle you're in right now. See how long this candle is? But the wick, guys, of this candle goes all the way down to here. Like 407 down here. Right? So what are we doing? We're going to try to see if we can get 58, the 58 short, 58 long. You see, this candle's not reversing back down yet. 58 is the key, though. But see, I could have just took that right there. Dang it. So now we got to wait to 75, 76 up there. If he breaks the 75, 76, she's going to go long again. Or she'll come back short. But what we're looking for, guys, is 58 down, 48 down. 58 to 48 or 58 to 76. See right here? See how they try to get that 76 long to stay here, guys? Now remember, 74 short, 76 long. You can go short here at 74. So watch. Just watch them. Just watch this candle right here, guys. See if we pull back again, right back to 93. That's what we want. There's a 93. Boop, just made some more money. That easily. $2,000, boom, done. And this is how you get those money back when you've lost a little bit of money in the trading on the other side of this. You get down here at these small levels. 75, 77, back to 93. Every time. You know how many times we've been 77, 93, guys? Oh, a lot. Look at your candles. It's been down there at 77, 93 a lot. Then it crosses the 500 and wants to go back to 512. It's automatic, tries to go from 500 to 512 or 500 back to 93 to short again. Now, normally, we're not supposed to be making money in this right now because this is where they're trying to kill people, right? We're not supposed to be making money in this. This is where the market's really taking money back today because look how choppy it is. It's choppy bad, right? Got big swings, chop, which means volatility, big swings, and chop equal what? Losses. See, now if you're at 93 short, you're thinking, okay, is it going to work? Probably not. But it can work down to 77. But if you don't get 77, 75 to 74, it will not go down. It has to break the 74 now to be short down under, right? But you can watch it come down here and play little games. If it don't touch that, it will pull back to 93. If we don't touch the 74, guys, it's going to go back to 93. 77. If you touch the 77 and don't touch the 75, 93. If you hit the 74, it can still pull back to 77, 93. It's just the way it is today. How do we get it to work? And the good thing is when you're this low, guys, in a trade, in a long, when you're this low in the long, down at 77, when you're way down here like this, and this thing decides to pull back 60 points, guess what? You're freaking out because you're like, oh my God, I just caught this long way down here. And that's the key. Catching those trades in areas where you know it's going to really go. And see, 77 long to 93 is a good trade. And we know it is. There's some good money right there. And everybody else knows it too. That's why it keeps doing it. I wonder how many people are taking the 77 long to 93 today. And it's like, okay, let's just go 77 long, 93, and then we'll try to cross 500 to 512. See that? Right down to 58. Where's 58 come back to? 77. Watch. That shit's perfect. You guys see that? But right down to 58, right back to our 77 level. That's hilarious. That tells you we're in the right area. That we have that target perfect. See, we know that 77 long. Now you know it's valid, guys. You just seen it go down to 58, come right back to it. That's how you know you're on the right levels. That's when you know you're doing the right thing now. See, the Bears want that red line down there. Is what they want. The Bears want that red line short down at 448, but they're not getting it because the Bulls are holding them at 75 and 77 and 58. They're not getting that 48 yet. If the Bears could get that 48 red line, they probably could push this back down here, but right now they're having problems. They're both having problems, actually. But Bears and Bulls both are just struggling here. The Bulls don't seem like they want to do much with it either. They're trying, but it's not like they're really trying too hard. It's just kind of stupid, really. There's some volatility coming through, though. I can see that. Mercy. Come on, people. Make your minds up. What do y'all want to do here? Come on, Bears. You're just going to take it back down. We'll wait on you if you want to take it down here, but we got to be 48, or we got to be like 58, 57 short down to 48 if they're going to take it down here. See right here? That's where they got to be, right there. It's got to be like 58 low here, guys. 58 to 48 down here. If we can get 58 down to 48, that's another good little trade. See that? Why don't you go back 58 now? Kill us. Come on, hold the 58, people. This is ridiculous. Damn. Unbelievable. Look at this crap. Copy mess, guys. She's a mess now. See, we know 75, 77 right here's the long, right? See how it's coming there and not doing anything either? It doesn't want to hold the 77 long. You don't want to hold the 58 short either. So it's kind of weird. It's just back and forth between the two now. See? So it's like it goes down past 71, 72. We know under 75 is a trade, but we can't, we can, I don't want 6 points there, but we could get 6 points, but I don't want that. We need to come 77 back, or it's going to be 74 short. See? It goes to 74 every time, man. Every time. It goes right back down to 58. 58 is where it goes back up at every time. So if they don't break the 58 sooner or later, it's never going to work. I want them to get down here to this 48, 47 and short it. So let's see if she gets down to 48, guys. 58 goes to 48. There's a trade there, but we got to be under 48 to make this work. I think if the Bears can get to 48 and hold this, they can get 48 all the way back to 24 again. But will they have enough push? With this weakening candle right here, I don't know. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough to get down there because we don't have enough people. But I think we do now. I think we're getting ready to see this thing come back down here. We got to get past this 58. We need 58 to 55 there. It just keeps pulling back. Come on, people. Let's go. Quit being crazy. Quit being crazy. Swing candles. There's some major swing candles in this, guys. Depending on what chart you're looking at. If you're looking at TradingView, it's Swing City. I don't trade Fridays. I don't know. I might trade tomorrow if I'm home. I don't know. I'm tired. And the weather's kind of sucky. We ain't had no sunshine in 2 days, so. So let's just see. But pull by the 78 here. Crazy. 78.93. 77.93. See that? That just drives me crazy right here to 77. 75 goes to 77, goes back to 93 every time. And then they can't make their mind up to stay under 75. If you're going to short it, just short it and quit screwing around. But as you guys know, that's why I quit trading 11. I don't want to be in a bunch of mess. Yeah, I hope the sun stays out today, man. Yeah, we don't have DMs anymore because of all the scammers. I got so many DMs that killed my. It just floods my. It just floods it, and I can't even answer all of them. So I just kind of stay away from it. You know what I mean? So, oh shit. Let me see what I'm doing over here. See, this will not hold, guys. It won't. It wants to hold the 93 long, but it just can't. I don't know why they're not holding this 93 long. It's so dumb. Yeah, I just hope it. I hope it does, Lewis. I want it to stay nice and warm this weekend. I'm supposed to go to a like a rally this weekend at the Mud Park, but there's 12,000 people going. But I don't know if I want to go around 12,000 people in a mud park. The processing time of the current brokerage firm you're partnering with takes too long. Well, you need to go and ask. Did you go and make a support ticket on that? Because it shouldn't be that. Or Rich or Steve right now can look at that and answer you. Yeah, it's not us, it's them. Depending on where you live, too. Are you in this country? Are you in the United States? If you're not in the United States, it might take an extra little bit of time. You're in Dallas? Yeah. So, yeah, that's weird. There's got to be a reason why. See if this 12 will hold, guys. 512. 512 to 525. 524. Yeah, I definitely know it's not us. That's for sure. It's definitely the broker. But we are going to start putting when you're not going to be able, guys, you're not going to be able to ride the sim accounts forever. Sim trading, sim fund, sim funded. We are going to put you in a brokerage account because that's the overall goal is to be in a broker making money, right? To be a blue sky trader. That's what you're supposed to be striving for. Look at this 93. Unbelievable. Just craziness. Swing City. See, they want to go. They want to stay long here, but they can't. See, they just want to stay long right in here. What the hell am I doing there? That ain't where I wanted to be. See, I want to be there. That's where I wanted to be. It's like, what the hell's that? It's supposed to be like the 500 there. See, guys, how they're trying to hold. Oh shit! I got the wrong damn one. There. See, they're trying to hold this right here, guys. Sometimes I make a mistake and click the wrong one. See, they're trying to hold it and they can't. Every time they try to hold that 93 or 500, they get doused to 93. Then they come right back up to 500 again and can't hold it either. Yeah, he's in Florida. I know Lewis. He's a friend of mine. He's in Miami. He's in the Miami area, just north of Miami. Come on, stupid thing, go. Guys, this is almost terrible right here. It's terrible. It's got terrible now, guys. It's just bouncing back because I am done trading this garbage. We just took all the money out of this thing this morning. We did. We killed this stupid thing. Absolutely murdered it. Normally they're pretty fast within a few days. But it could be you better check your spam, Phoenix. You need to check your spam mail because you might be missing something. You might have got sent something you didn't fill out, or you might be missing something they want. Because normally, I mean, it's just a day or two, maybe three at the most. Sometimes they take four, but it's usually not long. But if you missed something or didn't fill out something properly, they'll send you an email, say, hey, we need this, or they'll let us know. But if they haven't sent us nothing, they'll probably send it to you. But if it went to your spam or junk, you've been waiting around and check your junk and spam mail because they might have sent you, hey, we need this or we need that. And these are real markets, guys. These are real brokers on real big markets. These brokers we put you guys in are not your little brokers. These are major brokers in Chicago. So they're on the CME and everything. So these are big time brokers with big time money. You're trading with, you're it's almost like you're trading, you're a pro trader then. You're becoming a pro trader when you trade something like this. And that's what the goal is, guys, is to get you into a broker account so you're actually considered, a blue sky trader, trading for blue sky, trading for yourself at a brokerage. You've made it to the big times, right? No, I have AMP. So AMP does it pretty quick, but AMP won't do the prop firm trading. We use other brokers. We use Suites, which is um, Chicago. So basically, guys, when you get into a brokerage, you just got to be, do the same trading you're doing now. Just mind your account, and people get scared when it comes to real money. But they don't mind making money in sim because it's a click of a button. But when it comes to that real money, everybody starts panicking. But we are going to start reverting a lot of people to brokerages. We're going to start capping, what you can make in these sims and put you in a broker where you belong. Because if you can trade that good in a sim, you should be able to trade that good in a brokerage, right? And I really think all the companies should do it. Everybody. I think we should do it. Apex. I think Top Step should do it. I think every one of us out here should start putting these people into real brokerage, not keeping people in the sim life because that's not professional trading. We need them to be out of that and to move into the bigger areas. And I'm pushing it for everybody to go that same direction because I think it'd be great. It would actually develop traders. It also it develops bigger programs for you to trade. It develops you as a person, as a trader. So there's nothing wrong with it. I just need to get the CME on board, and I'm going to eventually. And the futures exchange, the commission. I want them to step in and go, "Up, yeah, you're right. Everybody should be going to funded, not funded on a sim, funded in a real accounts." We are the only prop firm that puts people in a real broker. We're the only one. If they say they have a broker, if you're not getting it, guys, how do you know? How do y'all know if you're in a real broker? Does anybody know that? Anybody know how to answer that question? How do you know if you're in a real broker account? You know how you know? I bet you Woodward's going to tell me. You don't know? A brokerage, nope, not slippage. A broker sends you an email every night between 12 a.m. and 5 a.m. from the broker that says, hey, this is your account balance. This is where your account sits. It's what you've got left. Every single night, you get an email from that broker. Every night. That's how you know. So if you're not getting an email from somebody that says you're in a brokerage, they're full of shit. Everyone but Tradeovate. Yeah. Tradeovate's the only one that don't. The rest of them all do, guys. So if they say, "Oh yeah, I'm putting you in a brokerage," if they say, "We're putting you in a brokerage, man. Congratulations, you're in our broker," and then you don't get an email, you're not a broker. You're in some kind of silly shit they made up. It's just like these people on YouTube saying they're trading 20 accounts across 20 accounts. I'm going to make $20 across 20 accounts and get my payout. Okay, he's sim trading. That's all he's doing. He's a sim trader just like everybody else. He's not a real broker either. And that's the thing, guys. There's so much bullshit out there nowadays. That's right. You go to sim funded with us to live. Our sim funded, you can be in sim funded for a while, but then you're going to have to eventually go into a real broker. You need to tread that water, guys. You need to learn what it's like to trade in a real broker. Once you get it down, guys, you get this down and you go to a real brokerage, you're going to be like, wow, I actually have a real broker account. I have a real live account. I'm trading for a living now, right? That's what you want to do. Because some of these companies out here, guys, pull all kinds of dumb shit with the rules. They can change the rules in a sim trading account on a fly in one day. No matter if you're up money or not, they can change those rules. And that's what you got to look at. You could be up 20 grand tomorrow, and they could be like, well, I'm sorry, we changed the rules. You got to go 35 now. So, I mean, that's not the way it's done. My goal when I opened Blue Sky was to develop traders in a development program in the eval and a sim side, and then send them to a brokerage account. Most most um, most brokers won't allow you to have but one account, guys. That's another reason you can tell too. They say they got 20 accounts and they're in a broker. That's bullshit. Most brokerages don't allow but one, unless you got one with your wife that allow you two, or one with you and your dad's three, then you and your mom's four. I mean, that's how it works. You can't have 20 accounts in your own name at a brokerage unless you got about 25 or 30, about 15K for each one of them. Because right now with the volatility, guys, and the war going on, To even get a broker, to get a real brokerage account on your own, you're probably going to have to put 20, 30 grand in there because you're not even going to be able to meet the standards. Sometimes they'll cut you. Now, I remember like, what, 2 years ago, I had 15,000 in my account and they told me, you can't trade today. What do you mean I can't trade today? You don't meet the qualifications because of margins. Because that day, that margin, guys, was 21,000 to trade. You had to have 21,000 in your account to trade. I'm like, what? I'm like, really? So I went in and put money in there to make it 21. The next day, guess what? It was 25. Like, oh shit. So I had to wait. I had to wait for all the craziness to go away before I could start trading again because the volatility made the margins go up, and I didn't have the right amount of money in my account to even trade that account. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on with brokerages, guys. But when you get a firm like our firm, or if some of these other firms would do this, you don't have to worry about those margins, being that high, and it makes sense. Trade a mini. That's right. Trade a micro. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to tell when people are ready for a live in a sim because the funny thing is most people are boom and busters. They boom up 2,500 3 times and take payouts, and then the next week, done. So that's our biggest thing, guys, is trying to figure out who's ready and who isn't ready. That's a job. That's right, tilt and blow. We've seen it over and over and over. So when people start restraining rules, guys, to make rules harder for people to get to the broker, they're not making the rules harder because they're trying to hurt people. They're trying to help you. When you see these companies come out here and say, "Well, guys, we're changing our evals to this," the reason they're doing it is they're not trying to kill their company. They're trying to actually help traders. But then the traders see it a whole different way. Oh, they're trying to kill us. I'm going to go trade with Apex because they changed their rules. Or Apex changed their rules. I'm going to go trade with somebody else. And that's what they do. They bounce around. It's almost like jobs. They don't like the job here, they go bounce the job over there. They don't like that job, they bounce somewhere else. But what I'm telling you guys is just the truth. It's how it works. And people just take an account and just trade it, and just get through it and do what you're supposed to do. Don't trade at night. I wonder if this is going to go long here at the 39.40. Oh, you stupid thing. I should have just took that long right there, but I didn't. I got the wrong mouse. I'm trying to go long and I'm holding my mouse like, what the hell? I got the wrong mouse in my hand. Or the computer. Red line, guys. Can we go to the red line? We're back to bank level again. Look how many times, the third time we've been at the bank level this morning. Red line long. That's where we're going. Red line long. See if we can stay above this. There you go. Red line long. How do you like that, Steve? Now, what's going to be interesting, guys, if this comes up here and gets past the 60 and past the 67, 68, or it's actually 65, and it tops out at 73. If this gets to 73, the Bulls will take the market back. 73 is where the Bulls want to get the market back from the Bears. 73. Yeah, I don't trade at night. I don't. Now I'll come on. I might come on sometime next week, guys, if y'all want me to do like I get with BluSky and maybe go in there and do that Asian market a few times with you guys once or twice a week. But that'd be kind of fun. But I don't trade at night. I can call levels, but I don't trade them. I don't mind calling the levels. I just don't like trading it. Yeah, I don't trade that power hour either. 73, guys, is the place where the Bulls get the market back from the Bears. So watch 73. Because if you're going to get a push, it's going to be 73 here. It'd be 73, 76, up to 78. And 78 goes to 84. 84 to 86. Then we're going to run up here about 92, 93. Now remember, the low level is 93. The top level is 93 because 93 goes to 601. This is kind of funny because I was just sitting here thinking earlier too. And look what we got up here. Imagine that. 576. Where is that? There's one. Right there. That's kind of hilarious in a way. Whoops. This is, look at that. Bank level. That's hilarious. I mean, it just doesn't get any textbook than that. They're crazy today. So now this candle that we're in goes all the way to there. But you guys can see how we're above the range. See? We're staying above the range and not trying to get into the bear area down here. Because this below this is bear area. It is. And below this is where the bears really want to kill us at. So we're trying to hold these areas right in here to get back up. And we're still trading the bubble. Bubble trading again. Can we break out of the bubble? We broke out of the bubble that time, but it didn't hold. Because the key to getting out of the bubble is this red line. You've got to be above this long. We got to get, see, look, long. And if you go back here, guys, and pull this down, let's just look at this for a moment. See this? This was the bubble here, the little bubble. We came above the bubble, back into the bubble, above the bubble, back down in the bubble, below the bubble, and we shorted down to the bottom of the bubble, right? Now we're in this bubble. See? This bubble between this red line and this red line goes back. We touched it, went back long, went down in the bubble, to the bottom of the bubble, and back to the top. See? It's pretty much kind of cool. But it's structured really well. That's what I like about it. I'm laying out a structure that tells us where we have to be. And what's funny about this, you guys want to see the funny thing about this, is look at this nonsense. Did y'all see that up there? You see the algo? Do y'all see a long anywhere down here? You do not. Right? Not yet. See, Bella and Taz's lines are both red and green. They got to be the same color, and they're not. They're not. They're not the same color. That's my theory. I'm just calling it bubble trading. That's just something I made up. I just made that up to go along with what I'm doing, to kind of give you guys some insight. I just kind of made it up. Oh, is it even on? Let's see. Go here, guys, and turn this on. I gotta move it over here before I can turn it on because I have to go to this other screen. Oh crap! What did I just do? Let me go see if it's even on. I don't think it's on. Oh, it's not on. It is on. It's on, guys. Wow. I didn't know that. It's been on. Wow. That's kind of cool. It's on. It took that short right there is why. See where it says active right here? It's on. It says active, so it's on. see Steve's line there? Right here? See, we know that the long down there was 525, right? We also know the long's 540. So there's a 540 long here that goes all the way to 557. And see, we're just above the red line right here. We got to break that red line. And we have, if we don't break the red line, guys, we're not going up. You see the red line? Excuse me. So the red line is where we got to be. If we want this thing to push, we got to get out of the bubble. And if we can't, it's just going to take money from us. Right? This bottom line is the indicator signal. Right here. See where it says shell? That was a rocket ship cell. So if it prints a green arrow, it'll go long. But I got it strict on this now. I changed it last night. I made some strict ass rules in it. So I want to see how that works. If not, I'm going to change it back. I'll work on it this afternoon and change it back to some other stuff. But when it does go long, it's probably going to stay long for a long time. That's what I want it to do, though. I want it to go long and stay long, not whipsaw and all that. I want it to catch that long that's a continuation long, like a trend long. That's what it's looking for now. It's trying to get. I'm trying to get to where it'll stay in the trend, which is kind of weird. It's hard to do. I've been working on some theories on it, so we'll see. See, we're at the 45. We got to get to 48 right here. Once we pass the 48, guys, that 48's that trade there. We know this. And they want to push it 48 to 58, and then 58 to 60. But the bears just won't give up the stupid candle. Because this box is the candle. This is the bear candle you're in, this box. See, we got to get up here to break the cycle and go. See, we're above the bubble, but can we stay above the bubble? See the swings in the swing candles in that trade, guys, on the 12-minute? It's nuts. Do-do-do. See, we just get right there. We go up there and we try to break it, and we can't. We go up there and try it again, and we can't. Eventually, this thing's going to break this shit. It's going to go. Eventually, today, we're going to break this 48, and this thing's going to haul ass. Because it's testing it over and over and over. See where the bull breakout line is? Look, it's way up there, guys. Look at that. Bear breakout line. This is actually a bull's. This is what the bulls want. They want to get up here and break this shit out and go. See these? There's Taz breakout line to the bank level. 702. Let's see if we can push it all the way to here and break this. And this opens up, man. If they break the 612, it's going to take off. And we know this. Or we can hit the 612 and come right back down. But either way. But you guys see down here on the bottom how my stuff stays with price. You see this number moving down here? Look. Watch this. See if I can get it right there. There. See that right there? That number? As long as that number is moving up, the market's going up. See 47.35. See? See how she pulls back down to 18.19 right here? pullback. What's that number? If the number is going up, it's the market going up. If the number is coming down, it's a pullback. See? You guys see that? It's gauging. That number gauges the move up and move down. See, it's green dots means the bulls have it, but they're not moving it. Now it's 47.91, 92. Now back in the 80s. See? 79. See? Come back down. Oh, I'm just messing around with this. Let's turn that off. 46, 85, 60, or 63, 67. Now it's back to 70. They just can't break the damn bubble. I don't know why, but they just ain't doing it today. I guess the bulls are done today. Keep trying and failing. They fail every time they get it. Every time they get to 40, 48, they fail. They get a little bit above the 60 up there, and they just absolutely give it up. It's craziness. This is what I'm saying, guys. If you make your money between 9 and 11, just be done with it. So is Riz in here this morning? Riz is here. Steve? Somebody? Anybody out there? Hello? Is my microphone on? Oh, let's talk myself there for a minute. Hello, Riz. Coach Riz, are you on here? Steve, are you here? I'm trying to type an Outlook there. I'm in here. Are you here? Right in the room. It's after 11. Or is he? That's my question. Is he doing something? Do 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 do. All right, good. Cool. Alrighty, good. So Riz is back in. Alrighty, guys. So I'm pretty much going to call it a day because Coach Riz is here now. So, because this is crazy. If you got your money, man, just you might want to stay away from this today. If I don't go see my friends, guys, I'll be back on in the morning. But I usually don't trade Fridays because it's a waste of my time. I never do really well on Fridays. I've never done great on a Friday. Used to though. 5 years ago, shit. Friday was our day, man. Friday and Mondays were our days. We loved Friday and Monday. Made all kinds of money. But nowadays, it's who knows what day it's going to be. Terrible Tuesday goes into Wild Wednesday. You know. Then you got throw around day on Thursday. throw the market around the block on Thursday because that's what might as well call this throwing Thursday. We never know which way we're going to throw the levels, left or right or up and down. Monday, I always call Monday Manic Monday because everybody's trying to come back for a weekend. You got hangovers and shit, or they're tired because they've been out doing things all weekend, which they should be doing. So I always call Monday Manic Monday. And Tuesday's Terrible Tuesday, Wild Wednesday, and throwing us under the bus on Thursday. And then Fridays used to be really good, but Freaky Friday. That's what we always called it. Yeah, those Terminator days were great, man. We had a blast back then. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to change it back, get some, maybe take some of the stuff down I got in it because it did make a long. It should have. I think I might have its settings a little bit too. I got my wrist settings way up there to keep it from making stupid trades. Friday, I think we should do. I know we have like labs and all that, but sometimes Friday, guys, I think we should maybe do like a little something different. So. I think Riz is gonna bring his chart up. Hey Riz, are you here? I figured you were. Yesterday, boy, oh, you know what my sound problem was yesterday, guys? My stupid microphone. That's what it was. So my microphone has a button on it underneath, and for some reason the button got pushed, and that's why I couldn't hear anybody or couldn't talk. It had me muted. I was like, what in the hell? Because my microphone comes apart. So last night I took my microphone apart and I was cleaning it. I said, oh crap, that button's probably pushed, and it was. But you don't even think about it because it's underneath. You never touch it. It's like on your jawline. It's like a little button. It's tiny. But these Corsair, man, if you want a good headset, Corsair. Corsair is the best, man. I have two of them. The one I'm wearing now is kind of wore out. It's actually missing one of the pads. So I really need a new one. But I'm not going to get that. I'm going to get a Turtle Beach because Turtle Beach I can use for PC, Xbox, laptop. It goes with all of them. But the Corsair is my number one pick. If you guys want a really good microphone with really good stable headphones, the Corsair is the best. I like it better than any one I've ever had. It's comfortable to wear. Very comfortable. And it has a green light when you're on. So you know it's working. If it shows a red light, you're not working. And that's by your mouth. It's a mouthpiece. The mouthpiece has a green light on it. So it's kind of cool. You guys see this little butterfly pattern we're sitting in here? While Riz is getting his chart ready. See the butterfly? Now look at the butterfly pattern that we're seeing here, guys. This just popped up here. So the projection's all the way down here, guys, for the market at 356. And all the way back down to the low. That's the projection for the bears. The bulls would like to take it right here around that 77, 78 level that we told you guys about and push it back up to the top all the way to here. See? 644, 679 and beyond. So see, the market, it's anybody's market right now because it's got projection to the low and projections to the first high right here, 645. So it's anybody's game. It's wide open for whoever wants to take it. But if the bears don't break the C pattern right here, if you can't push the C pattern at 58 right here, and we know 58 is a level, guys. If you can't break 58 short, it's not going to happen. See, there's the red line. Now watch. There's that red line, right? See? Now let's do this before I leave. See, they got to get the red line short to get down. See, they got to be under the red line. If they don't, they pull back to 58. Okay? This is the problem. The bears need to sweep this if they want to make this work. They've got to get down here past the red line. You can start that trade. That trade actually starts right here. See, at 57. That's where it starts at. But you got to get 57 to come down and hold that to the red line to make it work. So 57 entry comes down to the red line. And then the red line will push it lower. And that's what we're trying to get it to do. But see, we're not getting back to 58 like we should be because of why? Why is this not working? Because of that C right there. See that C? You've got to be below the C pattern. And we're not. See? This is why this is not happening. We're not pushing past the C. The body of the candle is sitting right here. See it? Now watch the body of the candle, guys. Watch. Right there on that line. Is that body going to move or is it just going to sit there? The body has to come down with the candle, with the wick. See, the body's not past that line yet, but the wick is. 58.46. 58.48, actually the 46, and then down. See? The body's just barely under my white line, just barely. The body's not moving. It's the wick that's moving. You've got to have that body moving down too on these candles, guys. Just because you see a wick coming short, if the body doesn't start coming with it, it's going to pull back on you. See? There it is. There's your pullback. See the body of the candle? See my line where my little hand is? It went all the way back above it. Just a little momentum there. Just a little something I wanted to show you guys so you'll know. Alrighty, guys. So I'm off for today. I'm going to get off here and go do some things. I got to make a phone call. I know he's been trying to call me like 5 times this morning. Get that done. But yeah, it's been a good day, guys. I've enjoyed my day with you guys. I hope everybody is having a good day. Global oil markets are out of control. You're damn right they are. Is that the price now, 166 already? Are you shitting me? Holy crap, it was 96 yesterday. No, they're 97. Okay, I started saying, damn, that's craziness. But see, I'm thinking 147 to $200. That's what I'm thinking, guys. See, I'm thinking we're going to go the same thing. I think you're right, man. I think the pricing on this, guys, this 97 a barrel is a fluke. I think these guys, these oil guys are making a freaking fortune, guys. They've made a fortune all their lives, but they're really making a fortune now. I mean, you're getting $20 an extra barrel. You're selling 10, 20, 30 billion barrels a day at $100 a barrel. Gee whiz. But I'm thinking this thing's going to shoot straight up to like 147 to 150 at first. And when it does, the American people are going to be freaking out because remember, guys, when it went to 90 cents, our gas tanks our pumps went 35 cents a gallon. Okay, you think about it doubling that. You're talking a 60 to 70%, a 60%. Well, let's just put it this way. You're talking about 70 cents on the gallon, guys. Higher than what it is now. Higher. Maybe 80. 80 cents for extra. So if you're already paying $4.50 for a gallon of gas, you'd be paying, $5.30 for a gallon of gas. Diesel would be $7.50 in Florida. There's no way you can there is no way a semi-truck company can run trucks at $7.50 for a tank of fuel. $750 for 100 gallons. There's no way. Because if the rates aren't coming up on the products they're hauling, which they're not, because the rates are always trashy. So if these people like Walmart and shit that have these loads, to get goods to the stores, guys. So let's say you're taking a load of Walmart, because people do haul Walmart loads. Let's say Walmart's got a load of diapers, because they haul diapers, all kinds of shit. washing them with powders and all kinds of shit. Let's say they have a load of diapers that are going from Tampa, Florida, right, to Chicago, right? So, or let's just say Tampa, Florida, to Nashville. It's like 800 miles. That load, 800-mile load, normally will pay probably about 1,200-1,500 bucks. That's it. But now guess what? You got to buy your fuel in Florida because you just live in Florida. You got to pay $750 in Florida just to get there. So that cuts your money in half. And then you're going to fuel again in Tennessee to get a load back. So it just doesn't make any sense, guys. If our goods market doesn't come up to meet the price of the fuel, it's going to cause massive stupidness. So the only way they can do now is what these consumers, not us as a consumer, but these big businesses will say to the American public, oh, we got to raise prices because the fuel went up. No, you need to raise your freight prices so the truck drivers can haul the shit. But you're not doing that. You want to squeeze the truck drivers and the moving companies on the loads for as little as money as possible, but you want to raise your prices for the American public to pay it, but you don't want to pay the drivers to get it there. You guys see where I'm going with this? Right? Greed, man. So if I'm gonna if I see how this is going with oil, and I'm a Walmart or a Target or somebody or some grocery store chain that says, ooh, guess what, guys? The fuel's going up. We can say the cost of goods to haul the goods is costing us a lot of money. We got to raise our prices. But in theory, that's a lie, because the freight rates haven't changed in 10 years. They don't change. No, I don't know who does the freight rates in this country, but we need a damn board of freight rate. Somebody in charge of making freight rates what they should be. But I don't think we even have that. I don't even think we have one. I think it's just whatever they want to do with the shit. It's like a negotiation table. I'll haul your load today. Okay, $2 a mile? No, yeah, I'll take $2 a mile. Or I'll haul your load for $1.50. But guys, people like Snyder, Swift, 10, 12,000 trucks, they don't care. They don't care. You got 10,000 truck drivers in your fleet. You don't give a shit if you're hauling it for $1.25, $1.30 a mile. You're making money. It's always been back to the thing, guys, about the mom and pop companies. The little man always loses. Always. Can't stay ahead. And it's because of dumb things that we do. I really wish I would have went to like Harvard when I was young, because I probably could have. Because I never made a B in my life in school. I was straight A's from the time I was in grade school to I was in high school. And when I did my college, I was straight A's there too. But the thing about it is, guys, I really wish I would have went to like one of the schools, Ivy League schools, so I could have gotten politics. Because I sure would have liked to have been in part of there raising hell with those guys. Because they'd be like, okay, this guy's killing us. Because my wife and I were eating dinner the other night, and we were talking about, and this 18 short's beautiful, guys, if it'll hold. 18 goes way down there past 400, 393. So if this 18 holds here, guys, this is going to be 393. But my wife and I were talking, right? And I was talking about the mega rich people, like the billionaires. Guys, people are always talking about, the billionaires, the wealthy, all this kind of stuff. These billionaire people don't think like me and you. They don't. It never crosses their mind about you having to buy gas or you having to buy groceries, because they don't have that in their life. They've never been poor, right? They don't even know what that's like. So when you have people that are running your country that's never been in the situation that we've all been in, how the hell do you think they're going to make a decision on it? They don't even think about that shit. They don't. They don't think about the American people being poor, because they ain't none of them poor. It never even crosses their mind. It doesn't. It doesn't even cross their mind, guys. They go Saturday morning and they get on the yacht. 393, guys. Right down here to 393. 18 to 393 is a beautiful short. If it breaks to 93, guys, we're going to be going down to 368 more than likely. Out of my way, peasant. That's a good post. But it's true, guys. If you ever watch, have you like some of those old movies? You know, they never care about the people. They don't care about the people, guys. It never crosses their mind. They don't sit around and think about gas or food or EBT or any of that shit. They're not. Never even crosses their mind. The only time it ever crosses their mind is when it comes up on the news and they make a statement about it. That's it. It's terrible. I mean, I don't mind people having money or being, mega rich or whatever they want to do, but at least if you're gonna try to help somebody. But the problem is, guys, you're talking about generational wealth. And generational wealth, these people's families never helped anybody do anything, so they don't raise their kids to do it either. So, can you imagine if it was all generational wealth, where all the presidents, kids, and all their families were helping people do everything around the world every day? What a beautiful country we live in, the beautiful world we live in. It doesn't work that way, though. That's right. You're right. It don't. It's terrible. Right now, Cuba's in a mess. You guys heard about Cuba, right? Cuba's out of oil. Cuba ain't had no oil going to Cuba in 2 months. The news is not saying a word about Cuba. It's been 3 months since a ship hit Cuba's shoreline for oil delivery. They have zero oil. They have zero power right now. There's no power, no sewage, no nothing. There's none. They're living in the dark, guys. Of course, they don't really have garbage pickup. Cuba only picks up their garbage off the streets once every 3 months. They all stack it in the street, and they come by about every 3 months and grab it. But the problem with Cuba, though, is not. We know what the problem is. If you listen to some of the people who live in Cuba, guys, it's the government. It's the regime. It's the problem. Is the regime. Cuba's still communist. They're still living in 1950. And in the 80s, guys, Cuba was freaking awesome, man. That place was a party. It was freaking awesome. And it's 90 miles from me. Well, it's not even 90 miles from me. It's probably like not even 90 miles. But wouldn't it be cool if we could turn Cuba and get Cuba straightened out and make Cuba a place where Americans could go and have fun and make resorts down there and hotels? And I don't know why, but the Cuban government won't allow it. They just won't allow it. And it's dumb that they don't allow it, because their economy would be amazing down there. Because the islands, the Cuban islands, guys, is beautiful. If you've ever been down there, it's actually really cool. You can go there also. By the way, if you're an American, you can visit Cuba. There's a section where you can stay in, where all the Americans go, and it's safe. Ain't nobody bother you, as long as you stay in the certain areas that they tell you to stay in. It's like a big long street. Yeah, that's the thing. I think every nation should have the right to say what they want to be, or have the right to change something if they want to. But there's some. I can't believe we're in 2026 and we still got people living in the Stone Age. It's just unreal. But there again, nobody wants to try to change it either. It's okay. It's Cuba. You know, women are having kids in Cuba, guys, in the dark. They are. They're having children with no medical help. Zero. They're giving birth to kids in the dark with nothing on. No lights on. No power working. That's craziness. That's craziness. And that right there for me is humanity. I mean, sorry guys, I'm on a rant. That's right. So I really think that somebody should go down there, United Way or somebody, and try to help these parents that are having these children in the dark with no medical help. I think that's something we should do. I mean, come on, man. Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off here because I don't want to get too deep in Cuba. But yeah, it is. It's trash, man. It's nuts. Well, it's like New York, man. They show Beijing on TV and it's beautiful. They show New York and it's full of trash and craziness. It's like, wow. There's a lot more countries out there. Yeah, you look at Switzerland, dude. When I go to Switzerland, you can eat off the street in Switzerland. That place is beautiful. You know, it's like craziness. Yeah, Moscow's subways are spotless. There ain't no writings on any of it. There ain't no graffiti, none of that shit. You go to New York and you might get mugged, shot, killed. You know, see shit you don't want to see. Yeah, people peeing in the corner. Alrighty, guys, I'm gonna jump off here. So hope you guys have a really good day. I'm gonna let Riz take over. It's almost noon. I should have been gone 30 minutes ago. I got it on the phone, but everybody have a great day. If I don't go anywhere today, I'll probably see you tomorrow. But if I do, I won't. So if not, I'll see you Monday. So you guys have a really good day, and I'll catch you later. I had a fun time with you guys. Have a blessed day, everybody, and I'll see you.